All right, in this practice session, I'll be trying to play drill 4 all the way down. The last episode before, episode 2, struggling trying to memorize the first section, but now it's getting better. So I'm gonna play the whole thing. I got the backing track going, and then what I actually want to get through is is playing some of these new etudes or these new drills that I created based on Charlie Parker's rhythmic phrasing. And so I call these phrase pairings. So I have 3 of these and they just fit together perfectly like a puzzle. And so I just, well, I'll talk about it later after I practice, but I'm really excited about this. One, to just really internalize the rhythm and the phrasing, and so I can start doing more scat singing. And so if I can scat sing rhythm, then like that's half the battle, getting that rhythm together. So I'm really excited for these new etudes that I created, and what I heard on my music notation software, they sound pretty good. So I'm excited to play them. All right, so let's put the track on. Drill number 4. Not too bad. I just got to review the figure going, the 2/5 going to E flat, and then what else did I mess up on? The figure, the 2/5 going to B flat, I believe. So let me just review the 2/5 going to E flat, and then try it again. Okay, now let's play the whole thing down. so that's feeling much better. Lord have mercy. The other day, it was just like a struggle, for real, a struggle. But this feels a lot easier. I guess my brain has had time to soak in this stuff, so it's not working as hard. And it's also cool playing it with a backing track because I can hear these lines against some harmony. So I'm actually using my ear to kind of follow the changes and seeing how the lines affect the harmony. So it's coming together. It's a slow process. Didn't say it was going to be easy. It's simple, but it's definitely a challenge for sure. All right, so I'll leave drill number 5 for tomorrow. I'll leave that for tomorrow, and let's look at these other drills I have written. From Charlie Parker, Bebop drills, phrase pairings, drill A, drill B, and drill C. So these drills, what I found out, like after creating these initial drills, I wanted a way to kind of mix and match these drills as a way for more preparation or more like rhythmic combinations, if that makes sense. But I kind of experimented with that a little bit, and it just didn't come out right. It just didn't sound right. And so I had to analyze Charlie Parker's phrasing, like how he ended a phrase and then how he started a phrase. And so what I found out is there's certain phrases that just fit together perfectly like a puzzle piece. And so this is the result of my analysis and just what sounds good to my ear. So drill A is licks number 1 and 2. So it's drills licks number 1 and 2. Drill B is 3. 3 is a combination of 3 licks put together. So it's number 4, 5, and 6. That's drill B. And then drill C is 7 and 8. And those are the only pairings with multiple licks in them. The other licks, they can stand alone by itself. So whatever I play before it or after it will sound okay, will sound good. It's just like these phrases in particular needed to be treated with a certain amount of care. So I'm excited to play them. So here's drill A. And so what I did was I just like what I did with the other drills, the initial drills, I play the same shape throughout the form. On this, I'm putting those two shapes together and I'm cycling through the shapes throughout the form. Okay, so here's that. Yeah, so it fits perfectly. Like it sounds musical to me, to my ear. It sounds musical. Of course, I'm repeating the same phrases over and over, but it sounds good. It sounds less like an exercise to me. And then it's helping me kind of create more variations of the phrases that Charlie Parker has. Just by being able to play it over different chords, but having the same shape and having the same rhythm. So it's giving me different variations I can play with for sure. So that was exactly my goal, was to go deep into, I'm sorry, I got a little cold, but to go deep into a little bit of information and be able to be expressive with just a small amount of ideas, but go, I'm repeating myself. It's been a long day, but yeah, so that's drill A. Here's drill B. So this is phrases 4, 5, and 6, cycled throughout the form. Yes, some of them sound a little wonky, but nothing too crazy. It sounds okay. Maybe I should change that over the D flat diminished, change it to A natural instead of A flat. No, I like the A flat. I actually like that sound. It sounds more diminished to me for some reason. But yeah, let me oil these valves. But yeah, so the goal, even with these drills, is to memorize it as well. But mostly just to memorize the rhythmic pattern and the order of it. So it's natural to my ear, and I can create phrases outside of what's written, but still have the same rhythmic framework, if that makes sense. So keeping the same rhythmic and articulation framework, like skeleton, but like create my own melodic material. So eventually I'm going to apply these to other forms. So like the blues, rhythm changes, things like that. So I can further ingrain this language. But if you saw the last episode, you saw me kind of do some scat singing. And so that was a good video just to track progress. So I know what to compare to when I'm actually doing more work with these phrase pairing drills. So to others, this may seem like overkill, or it seems like it's unnecessary. Like, bro, just transcribe more solos, or listen to more tunes, or learn more tunes. But I don't know. To me, I feel like when I practice, whatever I practice comes out in my playing. And so I want what I practice to come out in my playing. Um, especially if I practice it a lot. And, if you're learning, for me, I'm just speaking for me, if I'm learning just more stuff, more input without really putting it into active learning, I only get a small percentage of that information. Whereas if I'm actively learning something, actively practicing something, um, it just comes out of my horn and comes out in my mind a lot clearer. So this is the idea behind how I practice and how I think about inputting new information. Depth versus width. Depth versus width. All right, here's drill C. Okay, this one sounds the most out because Charlie Parker ends a phrase on a dissonant note. So this is the original phrase. What I like about this phrase is like this combination is like a comma, because like it's unresolved, but then he resolves it in the next bar. Right? So that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. So I wanted that same type of sound and that same type of flavor throughout the entire form. It sounds crazy. It's so out. Um, but yeah, I just want that to be. I want that sound to feel more natural. So I just gotta play it more, hear it more, and then it'll become second nature. Let's play it again. Let's see. Man, these valves, man. I gotta take this horn to the shop. Gotta take this one to the shop. It's just like non-stop sticking, no matter how much valve oil I put on this thing. A bit frustrating. Yeah, I'm not an instrument repair guy, so I don't know why this is the case. I've gotten questions like that. Like, I put valve oil on my valves, but it still sticks, and I have no idea why that is. I don't know if I gotta change my valve oil or something. You know, I cleaned it. The horn is clean. Yeah. All right. So those are the drills that I have. Yeah, this was a good session. I mean, only because I didn't struggle too much, but it's good to feel like there's some progression for sure. So I'm feeling like stuff is getting easier, and that's good. That's good. It's still difficult. It's still a challenge, but it's definitely getting easier. All right. That's it. Peace, y'all.